XD40 it never gets old. It never gets old.
No. I was watching your fireworks one before.
Oh, did you? How did you enjoy it?
It was good.
Yeah. And I had the most perfect spot. I could just aim the camera up to the sky.
Yeah.
I put in my description, be prepared for Tuesday. Tonight is France.
Oh, okay.
So I could hear the fireworks from my place actually.
We can see the high ones from our place.
Yeah, but I could actually hear the booms from. I'm like, what the hell is that sound? I'm like, oh, it's the fireworks.
Yeah.
I'm not far from Elliston Park though.
No. Yeah, we can, because we got a 2-story house, we can see the top. From upstairs, we can see the top, the high fireworks.
Yep. Did you see any oldies this morning?
No, I didn't see any. No.
They're definitely gonna have to put more 4-car service on for September. 4-car trains.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When everybody's back at school and university.
I am not gonna wait at University Station for a train.
No, probably not a good idea.
Or safe.
Or safe, yeah. So did you see they paved 19th Street?
Yeah. Oh, how was I wonder how the bus shuttles were for the drivers this
I
weekend.
have no idea. But do you know what they did?
What?
They pulled up the railway lines, the railway tracks.
They're no longer
They
there.
took them off, out.
Remember I said they should take them out?
Yeah, well, they're gone. You can drive down here and it's no big bumps anymore.
Yeah, so you can have fun and be out of control.
I can't knock you out of your wheelchair.
Yeah.
The other ones are still down over on 28th Street.
You actually arrived a minute early or two today.
Yeah. It's really quiet out today.
Just wait till September though.
Oh, God. Yeah, that'll be crazy.
But I'll be doing a lot of Anderson work.
Oh, yeah. People won't see you anymore.
Unless you have 7808 or something out of spring, then you'll see me. Or imagine if they gave you 7801, that would be pretty special.
Oh, there you go.
I wouldn't be able to contain myself. Yeah, I got rain jacket, I got an umbrella.
Oh, right on. Has your dad gone out camping again, or did he stay home?
Stay home. There was a bunch of dogs barking at the campground.
Yeah.
So he's like, fuck this, I'm going home. I'll just take off on the 30th when Ethan's aunt and grandma come here
Oh, okay.
for my birthday. So he had enough. The campground he was at, they were letting their dogs bark 30 barks every 30 minutes.
Oh, no way. Oh, no, that's...
He just drove right out of there. He didn't park.
No. Oh, that's annoying.
Who wants to listen to your dogs bark the whole time
Oh, yeah.
when you're trying to have a vacation, right?
Oh, that's right. You want to relax. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
It's so weird not having the AC on because it's a lot noisier in here.
Yeah, I just got the fan going.
That's all you need to though.
Yeah. Because otherwise it gets too stuffy.
That fan actually worked for me on, when was I on? Friday?
Friday, yeah.
You turn that fan on and it actually worked pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, they did one heck of a job here.
Oh, it's nice. It's really good.
Wish they could do that to all the roads.
But yeah, look, there's no train tracks anymore.
But there's still a crossing.
No, they took them all out. Oh yeah, they were taking that down, but yeah.
Man, well, they didn't have a use for them, and it was just a nuisance.
Well, they don't use it anymore, so.
Another bus to add to the fleet.
Oh, you haven't had this one?
No.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna come home and have a late night shower after the fireworks.
Oh, are you?
Because I may be on again tomorrow. After my trip, or trips, depending on what time I go, I'm gonna go home, take a break. Then I'm out with another friend tomorrow
Oh,
night.
are you? Oh.
But
Who are you going to the fireworks with tonight?
between friends, I signed on both programs. They had both programs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see some blue sky hidden way back west there.
Yeah.
Little bit.
There's little patches every once in a while, yeah.
Imagine if I was controlling the storm last night.
God, we'd be stolen a
And it would probably have the ice too.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right, yeah.
The brakes are actually not bad on this unit. You know how these are grabby sometimes?
Yeah,
This one's not bad. Imagine if you had 7908 today, I would be right in the back, where the engine is. You haven't driven one of those for a while.
No.
Like a 2005 7900.
Now you're going to make me have one tomorrow. Yeah. Watch me have one tomorrow.
Yeah. You'll be texting me at like 5:30 in the morning. How was your weekend?
Busy.
You're like me, if you're not busy, you go crazy.
Well, I didn't work Saturday, which ended up being a good thing. Because my daughter Becky, her car died on her on Saturday.
Of course.
So I had to go rescue her and pick her up. She had to use my car.
Was she able to get her car started then?
No, we had to get it towed home. It's sitting in the bed.
Just give her a great big 40-foot bus to drive.
Well, she had to, our neighbor's daughter got married on Saturday. And Becky was the one that was performing the ceremony. So
Yeah.
her car broke down on the way to the wedding, so it was kind of a mad dash to get.
Did you make it there?
Oh yeah, she made, yeah. But it was just, yeah, it was busy. her dad, like, she's got my husband's car, dad's car. Till
Yeah.
next week.
You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at me when I watch my video over and over of 76 to do. I go for the high speed clips. I fast forward.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's something very special I did. Not a lot of 7600 fans got to do that on that day.
You were lucky.
Did I tell you we went up to Stony, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Outside of Stony. It's the truth though.
Yeah. I haven't seen your buddy for ages.
Daniel.
Yeah, no, what was, yeah, is that the guy that used to get on the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's constantly doing stuff for YouTube. He's doing routes down south some days.
Oh, is he?
Out of Vic Park sometimes. Because he has a YouTube like me, right?
Yeah.
I'm at 501 now.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Wow, that's a lot of work.
Did you watch the whole fireworks thing?
I got about 10 minutes into it, then I had to, yeah.
You were like, no, I want to watch the rest of this.
I was watching it while I was waiting for my bus at lunchtime.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I got to Barlow and I just started watching it then, so yeah.
The last 30 seconds of the show is the best.
Yeah.
Because they fight. When did it get real dark at your place yesterday?
Oh. I'm not too sure.
Did they give you an old bus this morning too?
I had 8041 this morning.
How was that? Better than 8005?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was okay. It had a rattle on. I couldn't figure out where the rattle was. It was annoying.
I was doing a VP run yesterday.
Yeah.
We had 7983 and her horn thing was kind of loose, right? So she had to tape it. Else if you don't, your horn will just keep going off if it falls off, right?
Yeah.
Watch you get one of these buses on Friday when Bob makes you late again.
Oh, well, yeah.
It wouldn't matter what bus you had either.
We were late on Friday.
See, you can hear her doing the street announcement, but that's a perfect volume.
Yeah.
It's not like on the route 2 approaching
Oh,
2 Street Southwest
that's annoying.
or 64 Avenue Northwest
That one's annoying, yeah.
when it's just blaring too. It's so loud that it vibrates the bus sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so loud.
You had that on your 64 run last sign up. There's 8008.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I used to do my Recon runs, right?
Yeah.
I saw this one on the 23 ones.
Oh, okay.
But if say if the 2006 new Flyer buses are out on weekends, then I'll start doing weekend runs again.
Oh, okay.
Just so I can do that. You know how I am with the oldies when they come out.
Oh, yeah.
And the 2006s are the Winnipeg spec buses
Oh, okay.
with the special slide windows.
Oh, okay,
They may have good air conditioning, the S200s, but they're a crappy piece of plastic. Everything's plastic. You're on that train going high speed, going, you know, on a high speed section, and you can hear rattling, right? Because it's just plastic, right? You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
You sure you don't want to stay on for an extra trip?
Nope.
Work an hour overtime?
No thanks.
Unless they say you had to drive 7813 for this reason, you would take me on. Where do they keep 7659 at, I wonder?
Probably up in Stony, I would imagine.
Because last year, I know they had a few 7600s left, like a batch of them, but they weren't being dispatched, they were parting them out, right? This is when they were, but lucky that Kent bought 7632. He told Transit to leave the engine in it and everything,
Right.
but he had to get a hold of Transit a couple years before he bought it, because he didn't want that unit scrapped, right? You kind of have to do that when they're in the phasing out process, right? And it took them 11 months to get back to him, which is understandable,
Yes.
because they're so busy.
Yeah, I think all those old buses are still up at Stony because they've got such a big garage up there. They've got
Biggest transit facility in history for Calgary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Spring is your second biggest, though, for sure. That's why when they move buses from Anderson to Spring, when they need more buses to be in service, Spring can take at least 10 or 20 more in.
Oh, easily. Yeah. Well, they can take a lot more than that.
I asked, you know, when I was on that 7600 charter, a guy named Max, big 7600 fan, but he loves the 8000s. Those are his favorite. These XD40s need to be moved to Stony because they suck. Give them a break on weekends too. They need more buses to come out for mileage though too. The ones that have been sitting for a long time. And storage and that.
Oh yeah. Been sitting in bed.
You haven't driven an 01 in ages.
No. No, I haven't.
Man, it's getting pretty dim now. It's September. Is right around the corner. I imagine they'll retire a few more. Like 7750 is not confirmed retired, but it still hasn't been active since May 20th.
Was that right?
They could be doing hefty work on it though, too.
Yeah, but if it's being retired, if they're being decommissioned, then yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes they put them back into service. So they might be doing one last thing to it, and if it breaks down, then that's it, right?
That's true too, yeah.
Because you gotta remember, 8077 was off the road for months.
So it was gone for ages.
You would appreciate if they give you that one tomorrow morning to
Oh
start.
yeah, for sure.
Did you see it when you were in the garage this morning? It must have been out already then.
Yeah, I had to go to lane 32, so I don't know what lane it was
That 23 is gonna be nuts in September. They might need even 14 buses on it for rush hour if it gets too busy, right?
Just for the school kids, yeah.
The volume is gonna be very high.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's busy all the way down, yeah.
Every now and again, when in 2020, can I tell you something? In 2020, I saw 7765 on the 23 out of VP.
Yeah.
You get that every once in a while, but it's standby work, right?
Yeah. Because most of the 23s are our tick, it's our tick work, so.
And Novus, right?
Yeah, most of the 23s come out of Stony now.
But when shutdown was happening, the 23 Arctics were coming out of VP.
Yeah.
But they stopped dispatching Arctics for a few months. Hey?
Yeah.
On regular runs?
Yeah, I think they did, yes.
All the Route 3 work for a while was a single bus out of VP, then spring, right?
Yeah.
Spare board drivers from Spring.
Well, because they were the only two garages open, so yeah. Yeah, because Stony and Vic were the only ones open during COVID.
When did they close Stony? In April or May, right? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, Vic Park and Spring Gardens were the only ones open, so
But then again, that's when, of course, buses started breaking down out of Vic, and as a result, they needed more, you know. Like, they started dispatching the old 7900s out of Anderson in April 2021, and that was due to a bus shortage. They had to bring a couple more buses from Anderson to VP because mechanics were having trouble with breakdowns, right? So 79, 19, and 20 were the first ones to come out of the Anderson garage and move to VP.
oh, okay. You're welcome.
But for what we have, for what they have, they do pretty well, right? Really well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And you're gonna expect breakdowns, right? It's just the, even with the natural gas buses.
Oh, for sure.
But then again, with Novas, you're gonna expect that all the time. You just want me to. You just want me to moan.
Yeah, they break down all the time.
I would rather drive a 7600 bus. At least they're half reliable, right?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Especially 7632. Blake told me, he said it's one of the best units from what I heard.
Oh, is
From
that
what
right?
I've heard.
Yeah.
You always have like in a fleet, a strong bus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like a really strong one.
There's a couple of good ones in there, yeah.
7632 was the number one in the 96 though. Really strong.
It's like 1046 in the J's.
I wish I could transform this bus into that right now.
That makes sense.
What a screamer. You know, you may be like, oh, that's getting old. I just want to be on it for the screaming.
Yeah.
Are we early?
Yeah, 2 minutes early.
Well, we dropped a few off, but, you know, haven't stopped at every stop. You would almost be late on your Route 3 because you stop at every stop.
Oh, I know that's. Yeah.
Wow.
I should have pulled into the terminal like this.
Yeah, you arrived here at 17, actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna leave a couple of seconds early just so I'm not holding up traffic. 10 seconds early is okay.
Also, if you left 5 minutes early, control would make you go around the block. Hey, get back to your time point.
Oh, I'm on time now. 10 seconds doesn't take long.
No, but I mean, that's what they would be saying. Get back to your time point. My bus driver, Stacy, she works out of Vic Park a lot, but she's signed up today. He's like, she's like, I don't know if I'll get any Anderson work because now that Anderson's open, all the Anderson drivers from Vic Park want to go back to Anderson, so they take all the work.
Oh, she's doing holiday runs. This holiday run started.
Yeah.
You gotta do holiday sign up or whatever. Yeah.
She's she gets weekly work and she does that for the week.
Yeah, does it sign up?
She has to do the Route 3 at night.
Oh.
But she said it's not bad at night because you're not stopping at every single stop.
Yeah,
But in my estimation, it still is the 3.
Yeah. It's just the 3.
Yeah.
When I first started driving bus, I used to love doing the Route 3.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But it was good, right?
It used to be good, yeah. Now it's just.
But I mean, you had a right amount of time. You didn't stop every. Well, I mean, you had a lot of self with that route back then. And you know where they started her yesterday? She's a VP driver, but she goes out of service at Sandstone. And it's like a 30 minutes or more to get back to Vic Park.
Yeah.
30 minutes or more.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of traffic at night, so you're not, you know.
Yeah, it's not.
But I told her, I thought you, when I was on yesterday, I thought for sure it would be Heritage.
Yeah.
She goes out of service right at 2400.
Oh, okay.
And she's due back at 12:30. But what she does first is the 15.
Oh, okay.
Then she goes out of service at Fish Creek at 1848 and starts the 3 at 1936.
Oh, okay. So she just stays on the same bus?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because that bus is out for that amount of time. Like that bus is out, I think it does the 3:02:75 rush hour runs. Then it does the 41 and 36.
Oh, okay.
Then she takes it over at Chinook when it goes out of service and brings it to do the 15.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me.
I find that's me some days. My allergies can just act.
Yeah.
I can just sneeze and sneeze and sneeze and I'm not sick. It's just I get a tickle in my nose.
Yeah, there's something in the air.
everything went good there on Friday night. That was my last Friday
I
program.
see your pictures with your lady friends.
I knew you were gonna say that. Did you see me on with the dance and stuff? But having no parking at that park is just,
Yeah.
it makes it difficult. Once you get in and get yourself situated, it's not bad.
Do they have handicap parking or no?
No.
Really? Wow.
There's just a drop-off area. Like you used to work for the Calgary Handy Bus, right? There's a drop-off for Access Calgary.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you have to park at that 7-Eleven and just walk.
Oh.
And they're like, there's parking, but it's all private property. And I think to myself, he's just dropping off.
Yeah.
Would you be fine just to let the vehicle stay there for 10 minutes?
Yeah. But then if they do that for one person, they gotta do it for everybody, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Let people park there if they have to drop off.
Yeah.
Like, it would almost make more sense to take the purple down there and just walk.
Yeah. They must be all on detour though, are they?
Nope.
The buses aren't on detour?
Because the Max Purple goes straight through, right? It doesn't. From what I've seen, you know, the purple is still able to get through, right?
Or maybe they let the buses through or whatever, yeah.
Because it would make more sense for me to just take the purple down there and
Yeah,
save
for
my
sure.
and save us the parking hassle.
Yeah.
But then again, if they're not there, I don't want to be there like 30 minutes early,
Well, no.
just waiting.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be rainy, yeah.
Or if, you know, I would have to get a certain purple. Like if I got a Max Purple that left at 6 o'clock, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
I could be down there within 5 minutes.
Yeah, but then the Max Purple doesn't go out and Chismere after rush hour.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. I could get it at East Hills.
That's true. Just go to East Hills and get it, yeah.
I don't like the purple too much for where it goes though. But it's reliable if you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is there, you know, if a bus left East Hills at 6 o'clock, that would be perfect. Be down there for 6:05. Because what my staff have to do is they gotta take them charter school buses from Maryvale Mall, and sometimes they don't get going till 5:50.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm talking about? They have like 10 to 20 buses that
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
they'll be back on their regular school runs here shortly.
Yeah.
What? That's a spring 23. Wow. Did you see that?
Yep.
A spring bus on the 23. Well, you know what? He might be signed on it though, because I've seen spring buses at night on the 23 now. It's not all Stony.
No, I went to, remember I couldn't get, somebody took that work that I wanted that was the 23.
Spring, right?
Spring work, yeah. Because remember I did the 43 first, then turned into the 23. For the rest of the night.
When did it go? It did one trip on the 43, then went, right? It did one single trip on the 43,
I
right?
think it did the 43 from Chinook to,
Like in service at like 2 o'clock or something from Chinook.
and then goes out of service at Saddletown and then turns into the truck.
No, McKnight. McKnight goes out of service at McKnight.
And then goes up and does the 23.
Yeah.
And,
I really wish you could have gotten that work.
yeah, so do I.
But this is not a bad route in the summer.
No, this is nice for the summer.
Except when you got all the school kids.
You know, I'm going to get them next week. Because they have staggered entry the 1st and the 2nd of September.
I got nothing to say to that.
Oh, I might have to be sick for 2 days.
No, you gotta go to work. Oh shit, they do start that day.
They have staggered entry on September the 1st and the 2nd.
And they don't have any school run that. Are they gonna do the school run then that day?
No, the school runs don't start till the 6th.
This is the CT way, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get a static load then.
No, maybe it's staggered entry, so it may not be. It probably
Remember the last day of school when I was on?
brutal. That was horrible.
They should run school runs until, even though it's summer service, they should run the school runs until school's out.
Yeah. Because on my Route 13, I go past some schools and they've got kids are in on the 2nd, the 1st and the 2nd.
Oh, so you're gonna get you're gonna get a treat on both routes.
I know.
Have fun. But they're only on for whatever
They're
time.
not on for long. It's just like, oh.
I look like a rock star with this hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go home and have supper. I'm not gonna stay out. I'm gonna go home and have supper and then leave. That way I won't have to eat till later. I'll have a snack or something.
What's for dinner tonight?
Ribs.
Oh, nice.
We never overly sauce them though because I find it too
Yeah,
rich, right? We just give them a kiss of sauce.
a little bit.
Did you have any ice cream again this weekend?
I bought some.
I didn't tell me. You didn't text me.
I bought some yesterday when I went grocery shopping.
You little bugger, eh? Keeping all this from me.
And I bought a box of, ice cream with vanilla, with chocolate around it. Deli bumpers.
Oh my
I
god.
went to Dairy Queen on the way home from work and bought a box of deli bumpers.
Oh my god. You must have an awful sweet tooth.
Well, every once in a while, you just want some ice cream.
Yeah, and you end up overdoing it, and I've done that before.
No, I went and bought vanilla ice cream because we never had any.
21 in 6 days.
Oh, God.
I'm not old like Bob, though.
No. No, Jenny and her friend went paddle boarding on Saturday, and then they went to the Saskatoon Berry Farm. And then she came home with hot, fresh Saskatoon pie.
Oh my god, you're
So
getting.
we had to go get some vanilla ice cream.
You're getting the golden treatment.
And then I got,
She brought you home lime Slurpees 3 days in a row. What were you gonna say?
and then I got bananas so I can make banana splits as well.
Oh my god!
I thought I had to have one tonight.
Oh, I gave you a bad idea. I knew this would happen when we would start talking about this.
Oh, I might have to have one when I get home. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't even wait till after supper now.
I'll just have banana split for dinner.
Oh my god, if I was over there with you, you would give me some bad habits eating sweets for dinner.
Oh, banana split with fresh grated chocolate and pineapple.
Now you're just doing it to entertain
Strawberries, blueberries. Oh, yum.
it. Now you're just doing it to bug me.
Oh.
I can tell when you're bugging someone.
Oh, I'll have to send you a picture of that. Oh, that sounds pretty delicious. I even have whipped cream to put whipped cream on the top.
Now you just want to be a bastard. I see. And send me that. You know I'm just teasing you, right?
Huh?
I'm just teasing.
I know. I'm not. But yeah.
So you made them 10 minutes late on purpose. Here's a taste of your own
That's
medicine.
it.
Did it feel good doing it?
Oh, it was kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I could just drive away in my car. I didn't care. I was running late.
And he had to run to his bus. And he had to run. Was he giving her pretty good money?
Oh, no. He was, yeah. He's got a quick bus route anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
But so maybe that was meant to happen. That do it again on Friday.
Yeah, I might have to.
So you used to drive those buses.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny, you telling me that. It's like you make me late all the time, so here you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you start talking to him again when the lady came out? Saying I gotta go? Did you start talking to him again? Like, he was gonna go, then you caught his attention then?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I'm keeping him for 10 minutes.
Well, he sat in my car because I had the air conditioning going in the car, so he just sat in the car and shut the door. And we just started chatting.
Oh! So he was a bit further away from
I
his
was
bus.
parked right at where the buses are. Like where you guys are parked today.
Yeah.
I was parked right there. But
You should have parked way far down and made him walk.
yeah, no, I was parked right where the buses stop. So, yeah.
You should have maybe parked down further. It was fun giving him the same treatment.
Yeah.
It must have been like, oh shit, I gotta go, it's your fault. While you must have been like, well, you make me wait all the time.
That's it.
It's gonna be weird not going over a big bump now.
Yeah. Well, there's still one up here, but yeah, the other major one's gone, so that's kind of nice.
They'll use the train track middle for something else. Right?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what they'll do for that.
I wonder how.
Thank you, lady.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Wow. That must have been so fun. I wish I could have been there to witness it.
Well, you guys left too early.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they just need to get rid of these train tracks now. It'll be just perfect.
These ones aren't bad though.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah.
They don't need them.
No.
Yeah, I left too early. I'm sad that I did. If I known you were gonna do that. Were you planning on it all day?
No, we were just talking and talking.
I was like, as I was pulling out, he was pulling in. I'm like, darn it, he missed Sherry.
No, we just started chatting and, just started talking and...
Now you're gonna make him late again on Friday. Well, he's gonna do the same,
Oh, yeah.
so it's payback.
That's it.
We were watching Happy Gilmore yesterday.
Oh, were ya?
Yeah. And I know you cannot stand Adam Sandler.
No.
Or Bob Barker. You must call him Bob Shitter then.
Oh, I can't stand him. He's just a dirty old man.
Like the Grinch that stole Christmas. That's what you name him
Yeah. No.
when you see him.
He's just creepy. I don't know. He's just creepy.
Your bones must shake over it, did it?
You know when somebody just gives you the creeps?
Like I kinda cringe, I know that feeling.
Yeah, that's what he does to me. Like, he just gives me the creeps. Yeah.
Just like when you made Bob later, it was like, oh, she's giving me a taste of my own medicine. Didn't know she could do this. You must have been laughing so hard as he was running back to his bus.
Oh, it was, yeah. Yeah, because then he was following me down 19th Street.
Really? He was probably telling you, saying, don't make me late again. You should do it on Friday.
I should.
Oh, now I tempted you. Now you're gonna do it. But hey, he does it to you all the time, so why not?
Well, it's all fun.
I can tell that smile. I can't wait. You can't wait till Friday comes
I
down.
know.
So you can keep him around for 10 minutes when he's supposed to leave 10 minutes earlier.
That's it.
But he has a short route though, as you said.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You could make him 15 minutes late.
Yeah, you just drop a trip, yeah.
What?
You could just miss a whole trip.
Yeah. But then you would probably get fired for that.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Well, he does it to you, so it cancels out.
That's it.
I knew you had something going on. You weren't going back to your car, and I'm like, where the hell are you, right? Maybe I'll stay for those 10 minutes. Yeah.
It's all fun.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'll stay for those 10 minutes. Have some extra time with Bob. Why not? You got your stash with you today?
Yeah, I bought some sour candies.
My God, you have sweets galore there.
Huh?
You have sweets galore at your place. Like sweets galore.
No, just a little bag of sours.
No, but I mean with all the ice cream and...
Oh, we don't, yeah. It's there. We don't always eat it.
No comment. Make a good milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God. Now you're probably gonna have a banana split and have a milkshake after that.
No. Oh, crap. Somebody at the bus stop.
And you never made late Bob on purpose before, so you thought you would try it.
Oh, we just started talking about stupid stuff, and it just, yeah. Next thing you know, oh God.
I saw your thing on Facebook on what kind of bird was it, and you were laughing. Someone said, "Is this thing out of its cage?"
Oh, I don't know.
Something about, yeah, something really funny, and I just laughed at your comment.
Oh, okay.
You said the beast lives or something.
Oh, did you see that picture?
Yeah, and I just laughed after what you said. I couldn't help it. You said the beast lives on or something.
Oh, yeah. My husband collects dragons.
Yeah.
And, yeah, somebody was out flying a kite, and it just looked like a big dragon was flying.
Yeah. Oh.
It's pretty cool. I
Man.
actually thought it was a plane taking off at first, and then it sort of was staying around, and then I had to take a double look, and here's a great big huge dragon kite flying around.
Yeah, and I laughed at your comment. You had a bunch of laughing emoji. I'm like, there she goes on a laughing rampage.
Yeah. No, my husband's sister asked something about the dragon in the cage.
I imagine even though you made Bob wait, he was back on
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I'll stay till 10 after 4 for that on Friday. Why not?
That's
I'm missing a big party. Right?
That's it.
Anyway, I may be on tomorrow. I'm not sure what my trip is yet, so
Oh, okay. That's okay.
maybe I'll make you do 8 trips instead of 3.
Yeah.
You'll have to put up with me until late at night.
Oh, God.